'Tis I, your neighborhood-friendly Paisley computer with a buffet of auditory goodness, for we are going to talk about signal path and how to have some fun with old gear. So hopefully we'll get some weird stuff. The Lexicon PCM 80, though in a 1U case, offers a lot on the front. You get a memory card expansion, 12 face buttons, 2 continuously variable knobs, and the display screen. On the back, we have IDE power, the MIDI Trinity, dual foot switch controls, SpeedIF, stereo balanced in and out, both in XLR and quarter-inch jack. The PCM 80 has a lovely green retro 2-line 20-character display, and this unit also included a little extra gift, and I'm extremely excited about this one. This came with the expansion card, or a expansion card. There are several available, but they are very rare, and I happen to have one here. This algorithm card adds 25 additional algorithms, includes 4 extra banks, and each one has additional stereo options, which I am happy to explore. This signal processor was advertised as a reverb, which I'm very excited for since it will pair well with guitars and synthesizers in my studio. However, with the expansion card, we will see that this unit has many more tricks up its sleeve. This device is nearly 30 years old, so we need to open it up and make sure all the capacitors and everything inside look good. And while we're in there, we're going to give it a nice cleaning. Released in 1994, surprisingly, this device can run a sample rate of 44.1 kilohertz or 48. The latency is just over 1 millisecond, and this unit's internal RAM has been expanded using standard computer sims. This has increased the maximum delay time from 2.6 seconds to more than 42 seconds, giving this device a more looper-like capability. But we need to talk about how we're going to use it. Okay, lesson time, gang. So we're going to use the high-tech Super DAW here, but this applies to most other DAWs as well. In this example, we have our mixer. We also have our Lexicon PCM 80 effects processor. We also have a microphone that we're going to plug in, and we're going to also record some guitar tracks. So now that we know what we're using in the real world, let's talk about the digital world. We first need to connect our mixer via USB to our computer. We will connect the microphone to channel 1, the guitar to channel 2, which is reflected on the DAW. We want to send the mixer out to the effect processor in, and then the effect processor out will go to channel 3 and channel 4 in on the mixer. Back in the high-tech Super DAW, we're going to use the third track as our stereo effects track because we're leveraging channels 3 and 4 on the mixer. With the physical workspace set up, we now need to set up the digital workspace. Similar to running the cables and plugging in our mixer and effects processor, we need to also use those same principles on each track. So we're going to leverage reroute to add some inputs and outputs to each track. So the track itself has its own mixer. In your DAW, you will not have a cable to plug into the track. This is just a visual demonstration of what is happening behind the scenes in your DAW. But this is called a send. So when you assign a send to the track, you can send a signal from one track to another. Now that we have configurations on both sides of the fence done, let's record some guitar tracks. Let's arm our microphone track and lay down some vocals. Here's our beautiful vocal recording. And now, as we increase the volume of the third track, we're going to be sending the recordings from both tracks 1 and 2 into the effects channel, and we will hear the processed signal on the third track, allowing us to mix in the effects. Now that we understand the principle, let's see it in practice. The box, let's see here, it is this one, this blue one here, black and blue one, not just the all black one, not the all red one, but the black and blue one right there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run this microphone and the stuff in front of me into that old effects unit. So hopefully we'll get some weird stuff. And I think everyone should be able to hear me just fine. So without further ado, let's get into this. Talk about how we've got this set up. Down here at the very bottom, the very bottom track, this is the effects processor. It is also this last track on the end here. And what I'm doing is I'm using reroute, and it allows you to send any signal pretty much anywhere. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add an additional output on this track. We're going to send that to the channels 5 and 6 because that is where the Lexicon is set up on my mixer. So we're sending this microphone out to the Lexicon, and as you see when I talk, you can see the green bar on the far left side of that blue box up there is lighting up. And if I come down here to the mixer and I increase the volume of it, we're going to open the floodgate. My voice is going into the effects unit, and we'll hear the processed result of the effects box. So hopefully you can hear the reverb, the concert hall, vocal hall reverb, and yeah, it just makes me sound like I'm in a big giant room. And it's neat because this is coming from a USB mixer. It's going out, it's being processed by some very old hardware, coming back into the mixer, and I'm able to broadcast it live. So I'm pretty excited about that. I hope it sounds okay on your end. I frankly have no idea if all of this is working correctly. I will only know after the stream. So what I wanted to do was create some sounds. We're gonna use the power of the magical, I'm gonna turn that echo off on my voice. We're gonna use the power of the Lexicon digital effects processor to digitally affect all these items in front of me. So I think the easiest way to do it, obviously, just send stuff from the mic into the effects processor. But I need to make a few adjustments to the microphone. We need to send it. Alright, gang, well, I'ma stop yapping and you enjoy the highlights of the auditory explorations. And if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Just leave it up. Come here. Here you go. I don't know, yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did I break it? Did I break it? Did I break it? I can't stop. I can't stop. All right, this is the best one. All right, this is the best one. All right, this is the best one. This is trippy. This is trippy. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. This is fucking awesome. This is fucking awesome.